Hey guys, what's cracking? Another new video release. I've only got 3 on tonight because I've done a bit of research and the team has been busy at work, which has been pretty awesome. I've got a couple of special shout outs as we go through the information, but I am getting a little bit of extra help here at Grape and it has been absolutely amazing to have it. So you can see on the list here I've got still 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Magic Beasties. We can tick them off. That's going to be a Binance chain game, so it doesn't interest me looking at it. I think it may be coming to Solana, and maybe that's why it got on my list. But the first one I'm going to be looking at is Seoul Cities, and I'll do a special shout out for Exquisio. He's done a great job in baselining this for me, and it was really cool to have a bit of a read and see some of this. It gave me a lot of lead in. I went and had a bit of a chat to some of their people in Discord, not on the team, but just guys that were there and available. So I've got to try and pump out this research. I don't always get time to do these videos, so it's just going to be a matter of if I try and get lead-ins for it, then so be it. But not a bad-looking game. Early on, I'm quite impressed with this. I'm impressed with the artwork, the format of the game. I've never been a Tower Rush game person, but 9999 3D Levitating Cities of the Metaverse, exclusive on Solana. Get your own city on Magic Eden and Digital Eyes. So these launched, I believe it was for 1.9 Solana. If we go to Magic Eden, you can see they're selling for almost 1/3 of that. That's actually a good thing. A lot of people are like, oh, fuck, it's terrible, it's too low, it's too low. Well, actually, no, it's not that bad. So that means people can get a chance to get a buy-in, and we'll talk over some of that later. But you can see here, 14.6k followers. They've been around since September, so that's a lot of followers. They must have done some kind of invite contests. They are following a good portion of people in the ecosystem. So I don't know if the team's doxed or not. It doesn't appear so to me, based on the fact I'm holding the wrong button. Based on the fact that I'll have a look at their. Now, what am I going to look at? The website, and it's going to show a little bit of picture and a little bit about the team. So it was a really cool Discord. The guys were pretty chatty for them. There was stuff in the announcements, and when I sort of read through the research, I went backwards on some of the announcements to see it, and I believe they did do a royalty payout, which was 860. Is that the figure? Where's the numbers? No, 560 Solana. Should be able to see that in here somewhere. So talk about royalties. It's going to be a game where they give the staked city holders royalties, plus then they can also get onto the DAO and all of that. So there was a good amount of information in here. The facts was quite good. It gives you a bit of a brief understanding of it. What happens? Does it actually talk about the baseline? Rarity of tier 2. No. Let's talk a little bit about the actual game. I'll go back to the website. The website was good. So what I liked about it is they plan on having several mini games. I don't know how it's going to really work, but the first one's going to be a PvE tower defense strategy game. So the website was good. It talks a little bit about the cities here, 4 different types of minerals from the city, and it's all depending on what happens in the underworld of your city. So Seoul Cities town development plan, stake for rewards, collect and trade, upgrade your city, play and earn. So a game called Gold. Super important coin to get early in the ecosystem, considering there's going to be a shitload of games come out that have gold as like a main currency. So that was super intelligent. Seoul Cities DAO, they're going to have a bit of a DAO. They've got social links and all that kind of stuff. And we see a little bit about the team, Jules, Zeus, Laurie and James. They're fun write-ups. I did like reading Laurie's for some reason. What was it? My favourite games of all time were Civilization, SimCity and Tropico. Now we have the chance to recreate these games in the NFT metaverse. It really is a dream come true. Absolutely amazing fact. Like we're seeing these old games. So, SimCity, not necessarily as much me, but Civilizations is my top 3 game of all time. I love the old school one. The artwork looks cool. We can have a little bit of a look at some of the cities here, and like I don't see the floor price as a bad thing. I actually like a low floor price because if people can get in for $150 or under, that's a good cheap option. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get good ones or rare ones or anything like that. You're going to be buying on the floor. And I don't know how the mined minerals work yet at the moment because I don't think the tokenomics has started. But the graphics look cool. I was super impressed with that. Now, Universe to Stake trade. Here's a bit of their timeline. Nothing really mentioned on dates or anything like this. One thing worth pointing out is the DAO claim period. I don't believe that has finished. So you're still going to be able to get into the game, buy a level 1 city, and potentially get a DAO ticket. That's super important because that's going to come towards royalties down the track. So 99.99 Seoul Cities released, and then they're also doing 5 upgrade passes. So what that means is you mine your minerals, certain amount of minerals to upgrade your city. You need an upgrade pass as well. I think some of their early shillers and early people to the game actually got tickets to be able to get those for free. And then they're using them as competitions and stuff as well. So it's always going to be a carrot for people to continue and improve with the game. So they did have a bond linear scale, or a bonding scale, if I believe that's the right name for it. Where is it here? So the earlier you upgrade your city to level 2, the better. The more cities that happen, it's going to cost you more and more and more. So it's all about that early gameplay and all of that. So tier 1 resources, they talk about that. It also does mention there's going to be extra resources from having a level 2 city and a higher cut of the DAO. Launched on Digitalize. Yeah. So the DAO should be further down here. SolCities DAO talks about the cities up there. So DAO token. All tier 1 SolCities NFT holders will be eligible to claim their SolCities DAO token during the given claim period. So that's not listed on here. It also mentions something down the bottom about the Mercantile Alliance DAO. Don't know what that is. But it was super cool. Royalties went out on October the 15th, something like 560. Early on, looking at this was a bit of a different review to how I'm doing it. I'm going to stutter and get used to it, but it's so helpful having someone do a lot of the work for me. These guys have been active. The people were happy in Discord, and it's a really good buying price. I like some of the graphics. I like it. I would almost consider saying I could deep dive that down the track with a bit more information and a bit more time, of course. Next game is going to be Amoebits. This isn't really a game, so to speak. It's more of a utility program. So you can see here 5,000 algorithmically generated NFTs releasing in a partnership with the Amoeboy, a browser extension that turns any NFT into a digital pet. So you can see it's kind of based on some old technologies and stuff, and what it's going to allow you to do is utilize your other NFTs and put them in, play with them, interact with them, put things on them and stuff. So not necessarily a game straight away. Eventually maybe they might do something with it. But you can see here, not a lot of followers. They are following a lot, so they're getting in there and getting deep with the community. They've been on since September. And you go over to their Discord. Let's have a look down now to Amoebits. This has not got numbers out there for me. All right, so wasn't a whole lot linked on the FAQ. Actually, sorry, no, this was good. It does talk a little bit about it. So the Amoebit Minis series will be minting on the 24th. So that happened last night. I did see it. I believe that was a free launch. No. There was mini bytes and they were free. The mini launched for a quarter of a Sol, so 0.25 Sol for 500 units, I believe it was. And I couldn't say, I've had a look in their announcements and it doesn't talk about the actual sale, which is a little bit disappointing, but of course it has only just happened, so maybe the team has been sleeping off the launch. But they plan on doing their main primary Amoebits series in November the 7th, 10 p.m. AM EST, so that's going to be an American time. I add 12 hours to that to get a Perth time and work it out from there. But they're going to do 5,000 Amoebits, and they haven't got a locked-in price. I believe they're saying from half to 1.5 Solana. I'm going to guess that's going to be dependent on what happens with their sale that happened last night. But I don't know that they're a docs team. I actually didn't get a chance to talk to them. I've kind of run out of time going through it, but they have got a YouTube channel with shitloads of content. Let's have a look. Right, let's pause that. Work my sound out because I can't hear anything. Oh no, so this one's just a 1 minute clip.
Hugh Janus here, with our very first ever Amoebit.
Hi, I'm Mike Hawk, and welcome to Amoebit Laboratories. We have a discovery that we're excited to share with you. We've discovered a new kind of NFT, and with this discovery, we've created a new kind of technology to interact with any NFT. We call it the BitBoy. My other professor, Hugh Janus, will take it from here.
Hello, I'm Caucanus, here to tell you a little bit more about the BitBoy. The BitBoy is a user interface display used to interact with Amoebits and other partnered NFTs. But don't worry, unpartnered NFTs can still harness the power of the BitBoy. Amoebits will produce Amoebit tokens that can be used to unlock functionality for unpartnered NFTs, heads-up displays, backgrounds, and even reaction emojis so your NFT can show you how it's feeling.
Mike Hawk here, coming to you from a slightly different angle now. Amoebits will be landing October 24th. Mark your calendars and get ready.
I don't mind that. That tells you a whole heap of information wrapped up in 1 minute. So they are docs. They've got all their names up there, and it does explain about how the Amoebits actually give you a coin. So that coin is then going to be used to give utility to other NFTs and open up other things. So it could be a play to earn game. I don't know. That's what kind of impressed me. We'll go back to that. Have a look at their Amoebits. You know, they've got a 1 hour video here that was 5 days ago. So they're active. They've got bugger all subscribers, only 14 on one of them, of course. Their Amoebits roadmap shows basically the next month. The rest after that, it's a little bit, you know, what can you do? But it talks about the minis, talks about the beta. That's launching, of course, on not that beta, the official mint. So that's the one that's going to be out there to go. Did I have much more to go on to that? Timeline tokenomics. Doesn't look terrible. I think they might do all right depending on their buy-in price. You know, they come in at half to 1. I think it's going to be the sweet spot. Even half to 8 or something like that, you know, 0.8. You've got to try and come in at a price where the crowd is going to support it, and then later on maybe add in some kind of game utility or things, extra things they can buy. You know, like maybe they add in a game feature that you need to spend a certain amount of tokens on, or there's so many other options down the track. But start it off early, get that adoption in there. So let's look at the next one. That's going to be Rumble Worlds. Now, I don't know a whole lot about those guys because there is not a whole lot of information, but it was a cool one to be able to throw on the video and make it a short one. That must be created by the Solarian team. Heavy links in with Digital Eyes. So they're going to be, you would have to imagine, launched on Digital Eyes, but there's not really much about the game, so to speak. Let's go to their Discord. Actually, of course, I should mention you've got 2,700 followers and been on since September. But we'll go back over to their Discord. Rumble Worlds. 2.2k. Yeah, I don't really know how much to see from here. They talk about, you know, generic things. I don't know much about these guys or even Solarians because, you know, that was above my buy-in price for Solarians. So I'm not going to go researching things that I don't have an interest in buying myself, I guess. I have started doing a bit better because I need to learn about some things to learn about other things. But Rumble Worlds is bringing to life your favourite NFTs across Solana to explore and play with an evolving metaverse. So it doesn't really say what it's going to be, but it's going to have some kind of utility with other NFTs. You can absolutely see they are going to link with other NFTs, and you can see they already have. They're doing pictures and team-ups and stuff like that. So being Solarians, there's a bit of skepticism from the community, you know, with the royalties being promised and then taken back. But from there, you know, like I don't really have much to say. Their website doesn't have a lot on it. You can sign up if you want to sign up. It doesn't look like it's a badly made website. Definitely looks like they're going to possibly put some kind of money into it, but that's a really easy one to finish it off with and to get out a nice quick video. So I didn't mention, did I? Exquisio was SolCities, and that was Anxiety 9 that helped me out with the Amoebits. So super appreciative to get this extra help at Grape. I only managed to get the three on video tonight, but I'll bang out another tomorrow night if I have to, and another the night after. As always, thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.